with this being your first NCAA tournament appearance, what are you most excited about?
I'm just excited to put our name out there. I think it's just really cool. We've played the same teams this whole year in Big East conference play, but just playing a new team like St. Joe's it's just going to be really cool to for them to experience us in a new way, and just showing God's light to them. I think it's just going to be really neat.
All right. And then I got another question for you. So you've become a household name when it comes to Liberty Field hockey, and with the season winding down as well as your career, what do you want people to remember when they hear the name Joe Bolton?
I just think just a great teammate and just a leader off and on the field. I think I'll stick up for my teammates till the end, and I want them to know that, and I think they do know that. But just for that to be my legacy would just be really cool.
And also, I just want to wish you congrats on your engagement.
Oh, thank you.
Big step in your life.
Another ring to add to the collection from yesterday.
That is true.
Yeah.
A very important one.
Exactly.
Jill, when you elected to come back for your fifth year, was this the goal to get to the NCAA tournament after getting so close and just never getting the nod before?
This was definitely the goal. I think just yesterday and even today, it's just been this is what I've worked for the past 5 years, and for this to be my fifth year, senior year is just it's just awesome. I would have never expected it, and I just think it's just a true testament to this program's hard work, and I'm just over the moon with excitement about it.
Does you set a bunch of records during the season, broke a lot of Augie's records. Would those have mattered if you hadn't made an NCAA tournament appearance?
No. Those are just, they don't mean anything to me. I'd rather just my ultimate goal, and I know people have probably heard me say this so many times, but all I wanted to win was a Big East, just because we came up short so many times, and I know so many girls in this program have worked so hard to get to winning a Big East that those records didn't mean anything if we didn't win the Big East, and winning the Big East is just really what matters.
And so what was the reaction when the clock hit 0 yesterday?
It was a lot of emotions. I know it was just a hard-fought game, and I mean, it was tiring. They're a great team, and we worked them hard, and they worked us hard. So I think just at the end, it was just I ran to Kendra, and then I ran to the team, and it was tears of joy, tears of happiness. I think it was just a lot from the past 5 years, just coming up short, last year not making to the championship, and just for the clock to hit 0 and Liberty to have the 1 and UConn to have the 0, it was just amazing.
I got one more question for you. Do you have a favorite memory from your time at LU, being your final season?
It would have to be yesterday, for sure. I think just I would have probably said just making memories with my teammates before yesterday, and then yesterday was another day to make a memory, but I think just winning the Big East is something I will never forget.
When we were talking with Nikki earlier, she mentioned not only the offensive numbers pale in comparison to what you do as a leader on this team, and where did those qualities emerge from? Those from players of the past that you learned from, something that you developed as a young age from parents or teachers or coaches, and how did that help in helping establish yourselves in a culture with this team?
I think it was just more of just something I grew up doing. I always not wanted to be the loud one, but that was just my manner as an athlete. I think I like to demand things out of people because I like when people do that to me. They know my potential, and I just feel that was something as a freshman that Nikki instilled in me, that it was okay to demand things out of your teammates. It was okay to be loud as a leader and just demand things on the field from people. So I think when I just came in and she accepted me for that, it kind of just grew me into this big leader and big player that I could be who I wanted to be and demand things out of my teammates because I knew I was getting the respect back from them and my head coach.
And as a freshman, when you get that type of respect back, what does that do in terms of a confidence as a the new face in this program to get that type of respect, and then does that build over the course of time so that way you're playing more confidently on the field and having a more confident voice?
Yeah, I think it just gives you the confidence, as you said, to like just speak up when you know maybe, okay, I'm a freshman, but like I'm putting in the time and the work to get that respect back on the field, and then if I can get the respect off the field, I think it's just like it gives you that confidence to play how you want to play. Like you're not timid, you're not shy, like you can just be who you want to be and be it loud, and your teammates will respect you and also ask a lot out of you knowing that.
You said the first person you went to go hug yesterday was Kendra, and through her story of the ACL injury, or her 6-year here and all that, what was that moment like to share that with her?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Just the time that she's been here and just putting in the extra work and just staying at 6 years has just been like really cool. And just playing with her, I mean, we've probably played in close to all the games together that I've been here and she's been here together. So just been really cool to have her on the field, and then just seeing the clock hit 0, as I said, and just running to her, just lots of emotions, just excitement, just finally, you know, that feeling of just reaching that milestone.
What have you found out about St. Joseph's in the 14, 16 hours since this was announced?
I mean, I've always watched them from PA. They've been a school that growing up in PA, they've always been a team that I've seen, and they're just like a really scrappy, gritty team. It'll be a really fun matchup. I mean, we have similar playing styles, just leave it all on the field, relentless, outwork. So it'll be a fun game. I think it's the same as any other game going in. We got to play how we play, and if we play the best we can, then it's going to be a bad day for them. But if we don't play how Liberty plays, then it can go either way.
You know, Philly's not that far from Piscataway, but you know, a lot of this Liberty roster is made up of players like you from Pennsylvania. So you expect the contingents to be maybe half-half, or hopefully favoring Liberty on Friday?
Yeah, I know a lot of people are really excited just because, like you said, we have a lot of people from PA. I mean, family's definitely going to be there. Friday game. Hopefully it's nice out. It's been amazing weather, and if we can get fans out there, it's just going to be like any other game.